So good evening, good evening. It's not even evening, it's afternoon. As you can see, I'm back home, baby. I'm back home. We have a major issue. I swear my luck is just no good. I swear to God. My Wi-Fi ain't working. Real talk. So if this is a bit crackly, a bit fuzzy, I'm doing it off my 4G hotspot right now, which is not going to be great going forward, because tonight I'm supposed to be doing a 5 p.m. A member stream and a 9 p.m, which don't look like it's going to happen unless my Wi-Fi decides to work, because it will just absolutely rinse my data. And unless it gets sorted pretty quick, then it looks like I ain't going to be uploading for a while, which is no good to anybody, is it? So yeah, not good at all. And hopefully you can all see this properly. Like I said, I am on 4G on my hotspot at the moment, but no Wi-Fi. Everything's working. I don't get it. Everything's working fine in terms of the box is on, the lights are on, everything's on the box, but I can't find it on my Mac. I can't find the Wi-Fi on my iPhone. I've tried manually inputting it and everything. It just won't find the network. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do any more streams today. So there you go. Anyway, less of that. Let's get into some player ratings. Do smash the likes up if you haven't. And I'll come back to some of your comments in a minute, but like I said, do smash the likes up through the roof. I would appreciate it, because like I said, it'll probably be the only stream I do today, which is not good. It'll probably be the only stream I do until I can get it fixed, because when I first came out here, I did like 300 quid a week on data. I ain't doing that again. So there we go. Anyway, great performance yesterday. Really good performance yesterday. And it was nice to sit back. We were kind of comfortable, weren't we? It was nice to actually sit and watch a game and be comfortable. We've done that quite a lot recently. Norwich, we were comfortable, and then obviously this game, but we weren't really tested. I've caused 14-year-olds to go into dramas and meltdowns and get all in their feelings. They're all apologizing on my fan cam. Oh, we're so sorry. You know, you should be more gracious in victory. He doesn't represent us because I'm slagging off a rival player. Get out of here, man. Yeah, I don't rate Adama Traore. Tough. Get over it. His stats ain't all that. Fact, man scored 5 goals in 2 seasons in the league. That's why I said he's a juiced up Iwobi. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my fan cam I did with Robbie, you can check it out. Check out the comments. They're hilarious. Like I said, but anyway, he was probably their only threat yesterday, to be fair to him. But he did what I said he does, and have said he's done since he got to the Premier League. Looks good, runs fast, no end product. And that's what we all cried about Alex Iwobi for. And if you look at Iwobi's stats from last season and compare them to Adama's this season, they're nigh on identical. So there we go. So yeah, I've upset a lot of people. His 12 assists, I think 3 of them came in games against teams I can't even pronounce, in preliminary Europa League games. So there we go. But anyway, he did have the only couple of chances of the game. They only had 1 shot on target, and that was inside the first 30 seconds or so. Great save from Emi Martinez. Other than that, they did absolutely nothing, and that was credit to us, credit to Arteta as well. Big him up for yesterday. I thought that was his best performance as an Arsenal manager so far. His subs, when he was bringing him on, I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? Why are you bringing a right back on? You ain't a right back to play at left back when we've got a left back on and we've got a left back at centre back. It was almost like, hang on, we've seen this story, but it worked, and it worked really well, because soon as Maitland-Niles did come on, I thought he was brilliant. I really do. I thought he was so good. Tierney, seen a lot of people cussing me saying Tierney wasn't getting skinned. Obviously, you weren't watching the game. Because he was getting ripped down that left-hand side at times. But like I said, my man's got no end product, so we weren't crossing him into the box. He was crossing him out for goal kicks. But there we go. But Martinez didn't have a great deal to do, which is why I'll give him a 7. His kicking was decent as usual. He is a very good kicker of the ball, but didn't have to make a save other than the first one. He came out quick for the second one. Adama skied over the bar. Other than that, it was a light work, comfortable afternoon for him. So I'm going to give him a 7. We'll go to Cedric. I gave him a 6 with Chig yesterday, and I'm going to stick with that. I'm really going to stick with that. I thought he was all right. He put the ball into Aubameyang, then on to Tierney, then on to Saka for the goal. He defended pretty well. Didn't really have a lot to do because Jota, their best player, for some reason was sat on the bench. So it was an easier afternoon for him than it would have been if Jota had started, because I rate Jota. I think that geezer is absolutely brilliant. So I'm baffled as to why he didn't start. But their loss is our gain, and we ended up getting the 3 points away from home again. 3 away wins in a row. 2 in the league, obviously. 2 clean sheets in a row as well. I'll give him a 6. Tierney, I thought he was pretty average yesterday. Maybe I watched a different game. I don't know. But I thought he was pretty average yesterday. And you guys know I rate Tierney. You know I want him to be captain. But it weren't a great game from him. I'll give him a 5. Mustafi, I thought, was our best centre-back along with Luiz. I thought they were both pretty decent yesterday. There was one chance where I think Luiz just wiped Adama out down the left-hand side. I suppose that was a good yellow to get, because if he had got past him, he was clean through. But at the same time, I don't want to see him keep doing that, because eventually he'll miss time one and it'll be a straight red card. But on the day, it was a decent performance from Luiz and Mustafi. I'll pair them both 7s. Kolasinac, I thought, was pretty average as well. I'll give him a 5, same as Tierney. I think that side was a little bit weird at times. But listen, we kept a clean sheet. That's the main thing. Midfield, Dani Ceballos didn't have a great game compared to the Norwich City game. But he was still pretty good. I thought he was pretty good yesterday. Him and Xhaka seem to have a little partnership going on at the moment. I'm going to give Ceballos a 7. Xhaka, for me, was man of the match. I thought he was decent. He set up Eddie for the chance that was ultimately tapped onto the post. It was one where I think he gave a free kick away on the edge of the box. Other than that, I thought he was pretty faultless. I'm going to give him a 9. I thought he was quality yesterday. And I don't think we've lost a game that he started under Arteta. Maybe he is good. Who knows? Maybe he is. Maybe just down tools for Unai Emery. But we will see, won't we? Let's move on to the front 3. Eddie Nketiah was pretty bullied, really. Listen, it was always going to be difficult for him to go up against 3 centre-backs, wasn't it? Aubameyang tried to help him out, but listen, it weren't easy. The one chance he did get, he had one tipped onto the post, like I just said. But I think he ran around a lot. He tried, but he weren't great again. I'll give him a 6. Saka, I'll give him a 7. I don't think he had a great game, if I'm being honest. His goal was superb. He tried. That's what I want to see. That's why I want to see some of the youngsters in there like Eddie. They try. They run around. They try and get stuck in. They try and make things happen. But it wasn't Saka's greatest game, and he still banged a goal. So on that basis, I'm giving him a 7. Aubameyang worked his socks off. I thought he was quality. He didn't have a great deal to do in terms of shooting a goal, and I don't think he actually had a shot at goal, did he? If he did, I can't remember one. But I thought he worked tirelessly yesterday for the team, and on that basis, I'm going to give him an 8, because I know that he don't want to play on the left wing, or I think he don't want to play on the left wing. He teed up Tierney, which ultimately led to the goal. But like I said, tracking back, he was doubling up with Tierney down that left-hand side on Adama at times. He was in midfield at times. He was on the right. He was on the left. He was helping Saka out. I thought it was a really good performance from Aubameyang without the ball. With the ball, he didn't really do anything, did he? But I do think for the work rate alone, that's what I want to see. I want to see you running around. I want to see you working. Yeah, and he did have a hand in the goal, I suppose. Listen, all you boys and girls out there that like these pre-assists, he got himself a little pre-assist, didn't he? So I'll give him an 8. Let's go on to the subs. Torreira came on. I'm just going to give him a 5. I don't think he did a great deal when he came on. I've downgraded him for having highlights in his hair. What's that all about? Joe Willock, I thought was pretty good. He should have scored. How he missed that, I don't know. He scuffed it. He set up the goal that killed the game off. And I thought he was pretty good when he came on. I'm going to give him... I'll give him a 7. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. Bellerin, the same as Torreira. Didn't do anything bad. Didn't do anything great. I'll give him a 5 as well. And Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles was quality when he came on. I can't lie. He was absolutely class when he came on. And we didn't see Adama again after that. So fair play to him, because he's not a left back. And when we took Tierney off, I was having kittens. I was like, what are we doing? Right. And if you're going to do that and you want to bring Maitland-Niles on, I was then thinking, OK, cool. We'll put Kolasinac at left back, drop to a back four and then stick him right side, maybe on the right wing. So then him and Cedric could go up there. Listen, I was baffled when he brought him on, but it worked. And it was a masterstroke in the end, wasn't it? So fair play to him, and fair play to Arteta. I'll give Maitland-Niles a 7. And lack of threat, 372 days without an away goal. Finally gets an away goal. Maybe the world is ending. Maybe my Wi-Fi might come back on. Anybody who has joined late, this will probably be the only stream I do today, because I am doing it, as you can see, off of my hotspot. You can see that little blue thing up there, because my Wi-Fi is not working. So yeah, and it's a Sunday. They down tools over here on Sundays. So listen, unless I get Wi-Fi back today, I won't be back again until tomorrow, if I get Wi-Fi back tomorrow. Last time when I came out here, when I first moved out here, I didn't have Wi-Fi for weeks, and it cost me 300 quid a week in data. I ain't doing that again. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, the landlady sorts it out real quick, because I need Wi-Fi and I need it rapid, because I ain't spunking data. But anyway, Lacazette scored an away goal. Looked hungry as well when he came on. His goal, by the way, was absolutely class. That first touch he took, Connor Cody was doing the splits. What was he doing? And then he didn't hit his sweep, but he got it in the back of the net, and I'm sure he was absolutely buzzing with that, as were we all. It killed the game off, and a 2-0 victory away to Wolves is a decent result. Although having said that, I did see a stat today that I think they've only won 4 games, Wolves, against the top 15 teams, which I was kind of shocked by, because they're on the cusp of a Champions League spot. If they'd beaten us yesterday, they've only won a few games more, or 1 game more than us. So are they that great, or have they just ground out a lot of decent draws? I don't know. One thing I do know is that was a massive victory for us. Fair play to Arteta. I'll give Lacazette a 7, the same as Maitland-Niles, and I'll give Arteta a 9. I thought that was his best performance. So yeah, I thought he was quality yesterday. Listen, when he was bringing them subs on, I was like, what are you doing, bruv? But it worked, and it worked well, and it killed the game off, and it gave us a second wind. Like I said, the only person in their team that actually looked like he was trying to do something was the juiced up Iwobi. And like I said, I've caused dramas by calling him that. Go and check Iwobi's stats from last season, compare him to this season's stats for Adama Traore. They're pretty much identical, but people seem to think that I'm toxic by slagging off somebody else's player. It's funny as fuck, isn't it? All the comments on my AFTV video. Oh, I can't believe you don't rate this geezer, man. Oh, we're so sorry, Wolves. We rate him. Fucking turn it in. Stay to you people, man. Like, get over yourselves. But great performance, man. Really good performance. And we move on to Leicester City at home on Tuesday. Hopefully, I'll have Wi-Fi by then. And hopefully, I'll be able to do a watch-along with my boy Chig, who is in the chat. Bruv, I couldn't care less if people hate on it. I find it funny reading all the comments. Imagine getting your knickers in such a twist that you don't like what I say. Do you know what I mean? If you don't like it, tough. Why don't you give me your scores instead of crying? Like, do you know what I mean? I find it hilarious, man. And I couldn't care less, because as soon as I finished that fan cam yesterday, I had a nice lamb fowl, couple of beers, went to bed, and then caught a flight back to Spain. And it's 30 degrees outside. Maybe that's why my Wi-Fi is not working. Maybe it's melted. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, fridge update, by the way. For anybody who knows the story, I had Greek yogurt sat in the fridge from March. It was all right, but the onions, Jesus Christ, I touched them and they just went to liquid, bruv. It was disgusting. But anyway, let's get on to some of your comments and questions. Smash the granny out the likes. Do subscribe if you're new. We're doing really well on subscribers right now as well. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. Big up everybody who watched that watch along yesterday. That was lit. 35,000 people, I think, watched that yesterday. So thank you very much to everybody on that one. And like I say, hopefully I'll get my Wi-Fi back on real quick. I don't know what's happened to it. The bill's paid. The lights are on it. It's just not finding it on my Mac. And I've tried to manually input it. It still ain't doing it. So there we go. Afternoon raid. He says, I'll take Traore instead of Reece Nelson, but not for 70 million. Jesus. This is the thing with that guy, yeah? right? He scored 5 goals in the league in 2 seasons. If he played for us and did that, everyone would be crying, sell him. You know, we were doing that with Alex Iwobi, who, by the way, I think scored 4 goals last season, which is what Adama scored this season in the league. So I don't really get it. I don't genuinely get it. And then I see people crying because I quoted off St. Maximin, who, by the way, oh, he got 3 assists in a game against Bournemouth. Yeah, didn't Mkhitaryan get 3 against Everton on his debut? Where's he now? You know, just because these players look good because they run fast and they are rapid and they can dribble past a man with ease, Alex Iwobi could do that. Yeah, the fact of reality is both of them players can't score enough goals to be a winger. Simple. Now compare them to a proper winger, Sterling or Mahrez. Yeah, because if we're talking 70 million quid for these guys, well, Mahrez is less than that. And look at the output. The guy's brilliant. So there we go. Yeah, boy, come on. How's tricks, baby? I'm in Spain. Apartment's been cleaned up. I've got no Wi-Fi. So all streams are off today, apart from this one, because like I said, I'm doing this on my 4G and I ain't going to rinse my data. So there we go. Let's read some more of these out. Griezmann is old. Yeah, Griezmann is old, bruv. I wouldn't say Griezmann. Don't want him. Don't want him, bruv. Stop protecting Iwobi. Maybe go and look at the comment section on the videos, mate, and go and ask all the little crybabies to stop protecting Adama Traore then. And we'll call it quits, yeah? How's that? Imagine crying that I quoted off a rival player. Wait till we play Man United and everyone's quoting off Jesse Lingard. Yeah, watch that one. There we go. If Arsenal go out and let me start again. If Arsenal let Balogun go but put a sell-on clause in and a buyback clause, would you take it so that he can develop elsewhere? Bruv, I think he's going to go anyway. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they are going to put that in there. But yeah, he's a good young player, man. Evening, Dr. Viraj. Hope you're well, mate. Evening, Lee. Do you think going into next season, Martinez should be preferred over Leno as goalkeeper? Also, would you start Maitland-Niles over Cedric versus Leicester? Leno and Martinez, that's going to be a tough battle, man. Because I like qualities out of both of them, but it's hard to pick. And I'll tell you what, if Leno walks straight back into that team, I don't know what to say, mate, because Martinez has done nothing wrong. And I'm quite sure if he does get benched and Leno walks straight back in, excuse me, we'll see the end of Martinez. He'll be gone because he's waited all this time for his chance. And yeah, he's getting it. He's doing well. And then if Leno walks straight back into that team, then I'm sure he'd have the ump. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What was your other question? Cedric or Maitland-Niles? I'd go Maitland-Niles at right back for this game. Yeah, I'd go Maitland-Niles. But there we go. Martinez looks solid. He does look solid. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you're well. You're preaching to the converted, Joe. I already know we're shit, mate. Where have you been? Where have you been? What's going on here? What's going on here? Road to 40k by August the 1st. Come on, boy. How's tricks, baby? You're my boy. And hopefully we will get 40k by the 1st of August. Like I said, I need to get Wi-Fi fixed first, mate, before I can do anything. Skriniar or Saul? Thank you for your donation as well, Sergio. I always appreciate that. Skriniar for me. Let's do a few more. I didn't track your plane. When did you get back? I landed at 20 to 10 this morning. Spanish time, so 20 to 9 UK time. Flight was at 6:05. So yeah, man, decent flight. It was a bit weird going in an airport and having to put a mask on, sitting on a plane with a mask on at all times, not allowed to take your seatbelt off, having to press the buzzer to ask to go to the toilet. Yeah, it was a bit weird, but they serve food, they serve drink, so no bar was open. It was only Boots that was open at Birmingham Airport. It was weird, man. Like, you had to do a self check-in and all that with your baggage. It was a bit off key, I can't lie. But I think they only had 20 flights going out of Birmingham today, which is mad. That's a tiny amount for that airport, man. But there we go. Time for us to see these types of results more consistently. If we beat Leicester and Spurs, I think we'll be close to getting top 4 or maybe get top 4. Don't want to get too excited. Don't get too excited. Listen, I'm kind of happy. Yeah, we've won 4 games in a row. I can't remember the last time we did that. But it can all come crashing down real quick, mate, because we have got Leicester next. And they are fresh off the back of a win yesterday. Vardy bagged another 2 goals. So they've kind of spun their little hiccup, their little blip. And but at the same time, we're at home and we beat them at home last season. So I don't know, man. It's going to be a tough game either way. And then after that, all the people that were laughing at Tottenham, well, they'll be in hiding if we lose to Tottenham, wouldn't they? So yeah. And then after that, we've got Liverpool. Apparently, Ornstein has reported Guendouzi is set to leave Arsenal in the summer. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me, bruv. Wifey came, bruv. Wifey's here, bruv. She's chilling. She's chilling, bruv. Enjoying the sun. So yeah, man, it's all good. Let's do 3 more. Big up 90 MFC. Good morning from South Florida. What a beautiful part of the world. 4 wins in a row. Buzzing. I'm buzzing as well. Big up Afsar. Arsenal fans get carried away. They do. We've seen this story a million times. So I'm not getting carried away. Yeah. Oh, we've turned the corner. We're back again. We're back. That's not a dig at Troops before any of you people think it is either. Yeah. Troops is my boy, man. And his laugh is funny, man. I see some of the clips going around. You just can't not laugh when he laughs. But I've seen the story all too many times, bruv. Yeah, get a few wins under our belts, and all of a sudden we're the greatest team in the world. Well, reality check, we're not, and these players have got us into this position. So yeah, it's great that we've won 4 in a row. It's great if we can get into the European spot, whether that be Champions League or Europa. But ultimately, my thoughts remain the same. A lot of this team needs to piss off in the summer. It's as simple as that. But there we go. Did you hear Sean Dyche is leaving Burnley? I think he's an awesome manager. It's fucking mosquitoes. Is he leaving? Is he really leaving? I didn't know that, mate. I haven't seen it. I didn't see it. And we'll end up on this one as well. Big up my boy, Addy Inca. Thank you for your donation, buddy. We can grab 6 points this week and a clean sheet. Well, listen, it's going to be a tough test again, man. The games are coming quick and fast. And they're not getting any easier because Leicester... still a tough game, innit? And they're in that top 4 for a reason, because they're a good football team with a good manager. So there we go. But listen, thank you to everyone who has watched live. Just one more time to clarify, this probably will be the only stream I do today. I was due to do a 5 p.m. was due to do a members stream tonight. I was due to do a 9 p.m. But like I said, I am on my hotspot. As you can see, my hotspot is linked up to my Mac because I have no Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is cut off. I don't even know why it's cut. It's not even cut off, actually. I just can't find it. It won't pair it up to my Mac on my phone. So, yeah, I don't know whether I'll be back again today. I'll keep you posted anyway if I am, obviously. But listen, thank you very much for all the mad love recently. The amount of subscribers has gone through the roof. So thank you very much for that. And I will be back when I'm back. Hopefully that'll be at 5 o'clock. Laters, peeps. Laters.